Hey guys, it's Will. Hopefully you're having a great day today. In this one, we're going over Redwire. Redwire has been up today about 10% at one point as they've bounced slightly around this $5 support level. We've been watching them really closely and we're looking for a potential recovery as the market turned green today ahead of the Nvidia earnings. Redwire is one of the top space companies that we've been following. We're going to pull up some analysis on them here. Most of the projections from companies like, let's say, Gemini or Claude or OpenAI, those AIs, when projecting where Redwire is going, are fairly bullish over the next year, projecting over about 20 or 30% increase. We'll check Claude as well, but really what we're seeing is a reaction to some of their contracts. So today, Redwire, just according to StockMate, one of our members here posted this morning, the $44 million contract that they just got. So it's a $44 million DARPA contract to advance low Earth orbit mission. So you can see it's this thing that looks like almost like a plane or something with a bunch of solar panels on it. It's Redwire's US built SabreSat orbital drone. It's a new breed of satellite designed for performance, endurance, cost effectiveness, and the spacecraft will showcase innovative software and hardware systems designed to extend spacecraft life and enhance performance. Looks like the main purpose of this is that it's the world's first air breathing spacecraft, and the phase 2 contract provides funding to complete manufacturing and deliver the spacecraft to launch for the mission, which leverages the design of Redwire's SabreSat platform. Now, in this $44 million deal, there's a few things to notice about the company. First, while it's a pretty good sized contract, they also just announced that they are building in their Albuquerque new manufacturing site. So with this contract, they are now going to have the ability to build this and leverage their new infrastructure. So it's showing what they're investing in over the last year has been relatively good. When you look at the financials of Redwire, they've been fairly undervalued. Their market cap's at 896 million, where their revenue was $100 million last quarter. Their revenue's up 50% year over year. Net income is down. The balance sheet, though, looks promising, and that's the part that seems to be very undervalued, as they have a total equity right now of just $1 billion, and their total assets are up to $1.4 billion, both of which are above their current market cap of 896 million. So there's a great Benjamin Graham approach, the founder or the mentor of Warren Buffett. And so Warren Buffett does this as well, which is they look for a company that has a balance sheet that is greater in capital than that of the market cap of the company. In this case, that's what it is for Redwire. Now they've surged again about 12% at market open, and then they've recently pulled back down. You can kind of see what it looks like here. Right at market open, they surged, and they're seeing this jump back down to 575. If they're going to continue to grow into levels of, let's say, $10 or $11, they're going to need to find support around this $5.50 range. And in that move, this contract they just secured would make a lot of sense for why that would happen. Now, if you take a look at some of the projections, let's say from all of the different AI models at once, it appears that most models are fairly bullish. Gemini's a little more on the bearish side in the next 3 months, 6 months, even so, 1 year, even so. I'm not sure what's going on with Gemini there. Decidedly bearish as it's looking at the chart. But most companies, including Claude especially, for the most part, seems to be fairly bullish. OpenAI is bullish. Grok is bullish. And so general consensus indicates bullish momentum. Over the next year, there's a projection of about 22%. So that would put them back up into this $7 range. I think that's fairly conservative. I think we're looking at a level of around $9 to $10 potentially for this company, Redwire. And then when you're looking at the targets, what's going into it in the immediate term right now, where they're at see where they're at currently. So they got some near support levels, okay, around $4.50 right now. That's a zone that they want to watch. Nearest resistance is right there around $6 a share. So when we take a look at the near term here, you can see that $6 resistance here where we were just pointing out right around this level right here. You can see that resistance. They had been getting rejected, maybe also finding support around that level earlier this month. And then they pulled back down. So again, 550 would be this previous resistance here. All right, so they got this $5.50 previous resistance kind of hanging between the two. If they break out above $6 further, we're looking very bullish on Redwire in the medium term. If they sell back down to this 550, we just want to see them hold that 550 so they can potentially recover, because after market open, we see a big spike. They're up 12%. Now they're down and they're only up about 5.6%. So watching between $5.50 and $6 is going to be key for Redwire right now. But overall, they should be continuing to push up if they're reflecting some of the contracts that they have. We were just trading inside of our live session. And again, if you want AI analysis like this, go ahead, join the first access list in the first link down below, so that this 21st, when we have a revolutionary new release of this system, that you're able to be on the list so you don't miss out. Again, the first link in the description to get access for AI analysis, or be on that list so that it is something you have the opportunity to secure. Outside of that, you have the daily live trading sessions we had this morning. We had some great insights from members. If you want to tune on in, we just wrapped up. Saw a good amount of green in the market. It's the second link down below to tune on in. If I earned your thumbs up, hit the like button. Do consider subscribing, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.